are the same characters, by the way.
There's a pattern in Miraculous Ladybug. Whenever a character gets redeemed, they either lose what makes them interesting or are on their deathbeds. Felix falls into the first category. I'm going to break down the 2 reasons I think Felix is now useless. But first, what made him interesting? Felix, as many people may describe, is the best written character, which is honestly true. He figured out Gabriel's identity in his second on-screen episode. In both Strike Back and Emotion, he deceived and defeated Ladybug on his first try, and most importantly, his character has nuance. He isn't just bad for being bad, most times at least.
Thanks so much for all your messages, guys. Really. Sending me messages on today of all days to remind me how sad I'm supposed to be feeling? Why, that's great. Really. Thanks a lot. My father was right. What could I possibly get out of going to school? Hanging out with you people is a total waste of time.
But you did this for what? Why not? Why? Why not?
He was abused as a child, which made him colder than Adrian, and his major motivation is the happiness of his fellow Sensi beings. Side note, do you think Felix would prefer being called a Sensi monster or a Sensi being? Let me know in the comments. So if Felix is such a good character, why is he now useless? Felix can no longer create Sensi monsters. Felix got the Peacock Miraculous to protect himself and other Sensi beings. He sees Sensi lives as important, so I doubt he'll be willing to just create and snap them out of existence. His reaction to the death of Red Moon shows the psychological effects of using his powers. To him, that was like killing his own sister, which is kind of traumatizing. But in the episodes following Emotion, he seems to have totally forgotten. Maybe he just grieves different. This moral dilemma essentially makes him useless to the Miraculous. The only way I see him overcoming this is creating a Sensi monster that can do anything, kind of like sublimation, but without restrictions. Now, from a character perspective, Felix hasn't done anything this season but be in love with Kogami. Don't get me wrong, I love that they are both happy, and I don't mind Philogamy, but I really wanted Felix to have a vigilante storyline instead of Vesperia. But hey, I'm not complaining about Zoe's screen time. He could turn London into his own version of Gotham, raining down justice with an iron fan. Now, this isn't a video to hate on Felix, though we aren't forgetting all of his actions.
Wait, I've always been in love with you, you know?
Huh? Really?
If only you would let me. Give you some courage before you go.
Wait, what? No! Okay, which part of the word no did you not understand?
But to think of what he could or can still be, I believe in redemption, but I don't believe in characters losing their edge. So what do you think? Is Felix now useless? Because if this is what redemption does to characters, then maybe Felix was better off as a villain. And if you're like me and wish the Peacock had a different power, check out the video on the screen. And do me a favor, like and subscribe.